Morning and good afternoon to those of us on the East Coast. Welcome to the Many Loves Lunch Hour with Mandy here on Split Radio. I am your host, Mandy Conant. I do not have any letters behind my name except MILF, given to me by the great Robin Beach. But I do have 20 years experience in ethical non-monogamy. So I come to you from a place of experience and understanding, and a place in the community and not so much of academia. Today is our 1 year anniversary show. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited that my little bitty show has lasted this long. I just, when I was first asked to do it, I didn't think it would be successful at all. But I said, fuck it, what the hell? And I did it. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And I still have a lot of fun doing it. And I can't believe that I'm doing it a year later and I'm still having fun doing it. I love hanging out with you all. I love talking about things going on. I love talking about your issues that you're having in your life. And I love that you all help me with my issues happening in my life, and that we're all there to support each other. So happy anniversary to us, the Many Loves Lunch Hour. So today we're just going to talk about all kind of shit today. We're going to talk about all kind of shit today. And we're going to do a bunch of giveaways that you don't have to pay attention for, that you don't have to know history for. I just want to give some shit away today. I'm in an incredible mood. And there goes my dogs. Of course, every time I start. So let's see. Where do we start today? Let's talk about shit that's been going on. Ugh. Y'all. Let's just take a minute. The overturn of Roe v. Wade. I haven't even been able to talk about this like a lot. There's those things that happen in your lifetime that you will always remember where you were and what you were doing and who was with you when they happened, right? Like 9/11. I remember when Princess Diana died, when Kurt Cobain died. A lot of people older than me remember when JFK was assassinated. When the Challenger blew up, things like that. Of course, and these are all bad things, right? Because that's what we remember. But I was on a softball trip with my daughter and her team the Friday morning that we got the news about the overturn of Roe v. Wade. And so we were sitting in a hotel room, like we had just gotten back from breakfast. We were just kind of sitting around, like laying around, shooting the shit and giggling. And we were getting ready to go. And I got a text message from one of my besties. And the text message just read, "They fucking did it." And I knew exactly what she was talking about. Like it just hit me like a fucking pile of bricks as soon as I read the text message. I told my kid, turn the news on, turn CNN on. And she did, and it was all over the news. And I sat in that hotel room and I held those girls. I held the 3 girls that were with me, my daughter and her 2, 2 of the girls that play on her softball team, and I held those girls, and then we cried. Um, and I will never, ever, ever forget that morning. Um, with that being said, I encourage you all to protest, write your representatives, write your senators, vote, fucking vote in November. We have got we got to fix this. We've got to fix this. We've got to fix this for our kids. Like we've got it. We got to fix this. And that's it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I can't. I'm waiting to wake up. I'm waiting to wake up from this fucking nightmare. And I feel like I've been saying that for years. I feel like, I have the privilege as a Caucasian person to have not had to deal with some of the horrific things that people of color have had to deal with, that indigenous people have had to deal with. And I get why women of color are pissed off right now, because all of a sudden when it affects white women, everyone's up in arms. I get it. And I come from a place of privilege, and I'm working to remember women of color in this, and to put them in the front. And I encourage you all to do the same. Oh, I saw this is like a really quick, because I don't want to talk about Roe anymore. I don't want to talk. Like I said, I can only talk about it so much. I saw Halsey last week. If you are not a fan of Halsey's music, I encourage you to check her out if you like that kind of music. Some people don't like that kind of music, so that's okay. I love Halsey's music. I love what she stands for and what her messages are, and she puts on a great fucking show. My daughter and I went to go see her with my good friend Tiffany, and we had a blast even through the thunderstorm. She puts on a killer fucking show. We really did have a lot of fun with that. Let's see what. Oh, I'm missing softball. Softball's only been out for like 2 weeks. We only have like a month break in the summer and then like a month break in the winter time, and I'm already missing it. I love watching those girls play. I was just watching some stuff on Facebook in one of my Facebook groups, and one of the moms had posted some stuff, and so I was watching their girls play because I miss it so much. One of my youngest, she's 16, and she's only gonna play for like 2 more years. She doesn't know if she's gonna play in college or not. So I love watching her play, and I miss watching her play already. So I'm fiending for that. That starts in like a month. I have been healing from if you are a listener and have been a listener, then I was assaulted a couple months ago, and I am still healing from that. I have done a lot of work in the last month that has really, really helped. And I have reached out. I'm going to be super candid right now. I've reached out to a ketamine clinic to see about their ketamine therapy. Another really good friend of mine told me that she's done this, and it helped wonders. And anytime I've ever done psychedelics recreationally in the past, it's been an incredible journey, and I've been able to self-reflect a lot, And so I am really excited about that. And I welcome, if you know anything about, if you've ever had ketamine therapy or you know anything about ketamine therapy, please hit me up. I've done some research. I've done a lot of research, and I've talked to my girl that's done it. And but I love hearing everyone else's feedback if you have some. Um, oh, we got a comment. Oh, good morning, Robin. You slept in. Do you have a show today? I hadn't seen anything, and I was like, Robin, kind of like Roxanne. No, don't sing me. So yeah, if you have ever had experience with ketamine therapy, please hit me up. Please let me know what your experience was like. I'm anxious about it, and am excited about it also. But that's one of the reasons that I'm doing it, is because of my anxiety and my PTSD. So um they said I'm a good candidate and they're going to move forward with me, and so I'm excited about it. Oh, I would imagine this is Robin. Legal in Canada. It's legal here too. The ketamine therapy is legal here too. I would be talking about it if it wasn't. Yeah, it's legal here too. Not in all states, but oddly enough, it is in Georgia. That's the one thing we got going for us. So let's see what else is going on. I don't know if you all can tell from the ridiculous glow or you know, just my mood. The NRE is real, y'all, and I did not mean to get into the place I'm in. God, isn't that always the fucking case, right? It's always the case. I did not mean to get into the place I'm in. Oh, wait, hold on. I was going to pop in for 20 minutes talking about my uterus eviction adventures. My appointment overlaps with the show. Do you want to pop on here? And we can talk about your uterus eviction, because I am so pro uterus eviction, because mine fucking sucked and I evicted that bitch all time ago. Called a long time ago. And then Robin says, I'm glowing. I am glowing, and I would love to hang out with you. If you want me to invite you to the show, just let me know. Because it would be great to have Robin on our anniversary show, right? Like, Robin's the whole reason I have the show. Robin, of course, had her show before mine, invited me on a couple times. The producer that she used to have before we broke off and created our own station, invited me to do my own show, since I was coming on Robin's show so often. So Robin is the reason that we have the Many Loves Lunch Hour, and so I think it's only appropriate that Robin join us today, especially since she's not going to be able to have her own show today. Let's see what else. Oh, so my NRE, it's real. It's real. After the assault, I was like, I'm not doing this. No more new relationships. No more anything. Hold on, I got it. And I'm inviting Robin real quick. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Sorry. There's Robin. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I had said no more. I'm not No more relationships for me right now. I need to focus on me. I'm well aware that I'm drinking Red Bull this morning and not coffee. Um, I've been up for a really long time today. This is not my normal day, right? Um, because I'm off of my 9 to 5 today. I got up ridiculously early and cleaned things. And again, I'm glowing. So I got to do something. um, but yeah, so I swore off new relationships. I didn't want to, no, I didn't want anyone else new in my life. I didn't want to navigate anyone else new. I felt so I can't even think of the word. I felt so violated and I didn't trust myself. Um and this person actually came out of that fucking dumpster fire. Um it was a complete and utter fucking accident. And it was a happy one. And I'll take it any day. So now I'm glowing and ridiculous, and the NRE is fucking real. And you all know how much of an NRE slut I am. So yeah, there's that. Let's see what else is going on. I knew there wasn't going to be a lot of people on today because of the 4th. Which is why I tried to lure you people in by giving away prizes. It's not working. Maybe when we do the re-show later this evening, there'll be more people. But that's okay, because then I just get to hang out with Robin right now. And I love hanging out with Robin. Oh, there's Christy. Good morning, Christy. Yay! And it's super morning for you because Christy's all the way over on the other side of this godforsaken country. Good morning, Christy. I'm glad you're here. I love having you with us every morning, every Monday morning. If you weren't here, Robin's not doing a show this morning, so she's fixing to hop on here with me and hang out for our anniversary special. She is going to brush her teeth and put her clothes on. I hope she knows that I can't smell her bad breath. Can't smell it. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Christy says, it's 10 a.m. Not too bad. My old body wakes up so early on its own. And what is that? Why is that? I was talking to a friend about this the other day, and my theory is that our bodies know that we don't have a lot of time left. So we just wake up earlier. Oh, there's Robin. Hold on. Robin!
Do you believe this is my morning hair today? I'm actually kind of into
hot.
it.
It's so hot.
I didn't think I'd sleep in this late. The kids are off school now, so they just let me sleep.
Hell yeah.
I woke up, one of them trying to crawl into my closet and sneak some candy. That's how I woke up.
I know which one that one was.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see. Christy says you didn't need clothes and we can't smell your breath. So you didn't need to brush your teeth, but we appreciate it.
I kind of did. I also have a retainer, so I'd be like, hey, good morning, you guys. It's so great to be here.
Do you sleep with a retainer? That's kind of hot too. I'm not going to lie. Christy says, yeah, my favorite people. Now we just need Grayson. Oh, I know, right? Where's Grayson?
Yes, yes. And caffeine. I saw you drinking a Red Bull. What are you doing drinking Red Bull in the morning? I'm sorry to judge you, but I'm worried.
Um,
You're you're having
so
NRE and you're gonna have Red Bull and NRE mixed together.
he's coming over today.
There you go. I was about to say, you wait until you're gonna have your date before you throw some stimulants in there.
We've gone out a couple times now, and I'm ridiculous. I am fucking ridiculous. You know that I am such an NRE whore, and it is so real with this one.
So much NRE lately, I feel like, is going around. We need to have a big NRE celebration.
I love NRE, and so many people hate it. You know, Michael hates it, and Brandon hates it too. How's Brandon's NRE doing?
I was about to pop in on him.
Is he still
He's
in the
still,
throes?
oh, totally. And I have a secret. I might be starting to get a little titters of it myself.
Shut up.
I know. I know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't have feelings.
Oh God, feelings. Whoever invented feelings is an asshole. Here we go. We have
So
a comment
I
from
started
Christy.
I've started playing with somebody and now there's like someone else as well. So it's a whole
Ooh.
story. Okay. How's your NRE, Brandon?
I don't know, faltering or tired.
Your
What?
NRE's tired?
It's tired.
It's tired.
Is it
I mean,
tiring or is the
or
NRE tired?
I don't know.
okay. He's tired. Hey Pete, how's your NRE?
Oh, that's how I feel, Pete. That's how I
He's in summer mode. Decided to summer him up.
feel.
Okay, sorry, what was that comment? I got distracted.
Let's see. Christy says, "Oh, we were talking about why we get up so freaking fucking early now that we're old. It's our old bodies. We need energy drinks to function on little sleep we're able to get now." Mandy, I love it. You look so giddy. I'm living the NRE rush too, spending the day with my guy and his partner. Awesome, Christy. See so much NRE going around. I think Brandon started something.
He started it, but
Yeah.
he's I think a little too tired. We just came home from work and he's on the computer and I shoved a camera in his face. So, how's your NRE? And he's like,
Right.
fair.
Yeah, it's like I said, this was not even something that I completely swore off. Like I didn't want to meet anybody new. I just wanted to really focus on me, and this was a complete fucking accident. And it just happened, and the chemistry was incredible, and we just clicked, and we can't get enough of each other. So it's awesome.
That is amazing. That is awesome.
Let me tell you, I have my entire life, I've always been told I have a very distinct voice. I know this about me, right? Like,
I love it.
I can be in the Walmart and somebody can like hear me from 7 aisles over
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh, Mandy's here." It's just a very distinctive voice. And so the first time I talked to, I know I met this guy in middle school. And we knew each other in high school too. And the first time I talked to him on the phone, he just stopped and he was just like, "Oh my God, you sound exactly the same as you did in high school. I love your voice." I've never, ever in my entire fucking life been told that somebody likes or loves my voice.
What?
I'm serious. Like I said, I've been told it's very distinctive, very loud,
I told you I love your voice.
Never. Nobody's ever told me this.
Well, maybe I focused on saying how much I love your accent.
My accent, yes.
But I love your
because I know
voice.
that I have a very I've had people say they don't like my voice before.
Damn.
But
I
never
love it.
anybody. And he'll just stop and just go, God, I just love listening to your voice. And it's just like, I'm like butter, man. I'm like butter.
That's one of those things I think that really emphasizes and encourages that idea, which is people need to know this. No matter what, there's something about you that you don't like, or that you're self-conscious about it, or that is
Yes.
maybe very different or distinct. Doesn't matter. If you have a giant nose, like really, really giant nose, there are people out there that are super into giant noses.
Right.
Like, no matter what quality you might have that you're particularly self-conscious about, or maybe you've been teased about or something like that, there are people that will love it, and that will love you even more for it.
And I've been told like on my voicemail on my phone, I kind of have like a porn voice, like my professional, it's just like, thank you for calling Amanda Conant. Like it's just like this like really weird like porn voice.
I kind of want it. Will you call me and talk like that? That's awesome.
I've been told I could do phone sex, like that I could be a phone sex person, but like never, but that's not the same as somebody saying, I love your voice. You know what I
You're
mean?
right. Because I feel like I comment on your accent or certain like mannerisms when you talk, but I don't think I've ever said, Mandy, I love your voice.
Right.
So Mandy, I love your voice.
Thank you, Robin. Christy says, same, Mandy. We had an early conversation about not being serious and just being in the moment. And 8 months later, it's like we were so in the moment all the time that feelings are real and L words are being used. And I love it. Oh, let me stop right here and tell you that no L words are being used right now in my, like, that scares the fuck out of me. The rest of it says, what? We love your voice. You have a very calming, pleasant voice mixed with the way you articulate thoughts. It's very pleasant, Mandy. Thank you, Christy. Again, never been told I have a pleasant voice either. It's always been like, wow, your voice is very distinctive. Like it's somebody trying to give me a compliment without saying, oh, you are loud and annoying. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just it's really sweet. And oddly enough, we started talking because he messaged me about my boudoir photos that I had posted. So my ass.
Put yourself out there, people. I'll say
Put yourself out there. Because you know how like self-conscious I am about my body, and like when I had the boudoir photos done, God, I felt so sexy and so empowered that I wanted to share them with everybody, and they got noticed. So
put yourself out there, people.
Christy also says, don't get me wrong, I'm sure pissed off Southern Mandy would be scary.
I think pissed off Southern Mandy would be hot.
So
I want to see her fight someone.
The new guy actually got to see me being pissed off Southern Mandy the other day, completely again on accident. I had to handle something while he was in the car with me. And then I get off the phone and I was so emotional that I kind of, you know how we do, like we start crying because we're so angry. I started crying because I was so angry, and he just looked at me and he was like, that's so fucking hot.
I love it.
No, it's not hot. It's not hot. But yeah, I was pretty pissed off because when I get mad, the Southern comes out way more. So
that makes,
yeah.
I feel like if you saw me really pissed off, you'd probably think you see more Canadian, like, especially driving. But you'd probably laugh at me angry driving because it probably wouldn't be as violently angry, ragey as most people. I'd be like, buddy, signal, okay? And then continue. Thirsty, you should get something to drink then. Yeah, I'll get you some milk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I get pretty pissed off sometimes when driving, but
Somebody said pissed
I'm
off
not
Canadians are
rude.
so cute.
I want to be rude, but you could be pissed off without being like really rude.
I was rude. I was pissed off. So I don't usually call names when I get mad and like have altercations with people.
Kids want something.
Do
Gotta
what?
get some milk.
Oh, get my kids some milk too, man. We're out of milk.
Okay, can I tell you about? And I feel like I'm pre or like NRE, like new NRE. Very, very, very like first little titters of it. Because it's
Yeah.
very, 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 very new. Okay, I'm sure you've heard me talk on the show about how last summer I was trying really hard to find somebody that had a motorcycle so that we could go for a ride and then have sex afterwards. Like that was specifically what I was craving.
Robin.
Yeah.
This guy rides a motorcycle. My new guy rides a motorcycle.
Mine too.
I actually thought about you when I found out. I was like, oh, a motorcycle for Robin.
Okay, so I got to come down now.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so you found a motorcycle guy.
Well, someone was like, I was at a party and people were talking, like, what are you going to do this summer? And I was like, you know what I tried to do last summer? And I bitched about it. And then this guy that I like, we've seen each other around, but barely maybe spoken a couple words to each other for whatever reason. But I'd seen him around. He's dating a lot of the same people I know, like my friends. Like I know who he is. And we were outside in the smoking area talking about it, and he had a motorcycle helmet next to him, and he just like took the helmet and kind of like moved it just to like draw attention to the motorcycle. And then very nonchalantly, I have to be careful. There's a child in the room. You need help with ice? Okay, hang on one second. I gotta crack some ice.
We used to say when we used to start talking, we go little ears.
Oh, yeah, little ears. Okay, here, you want another ice cube? There you go. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna close the door and then I will.
Cracking ice?
Or yeah, you know when you've got the ice tray and you gotta.
Okay, like twist in the ice tray. Okay.
I cracked the ice. Anyways,
I was like, is that a weird Canadian thing too? Because I've never heard cracking the ice.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It looked like you were doing like a pepper grinder.
Oh.
So I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I want one of those.
No, it's just a regular ice tray. But anyway, and so he kind of motions like kind of subtly, not so subtly, to his helmet.
Right.
And I was like, hey, and I said it in the most like matter of fact way. I was like, legit, I mean this. If you would ever like to take me for a motorcycle ride, I will happily ride you afterwards.
She's like, this transaction.
I'm like, that sounds great. And I have no shame. So I say that like very nonchalantly. I'm like, yes, you want to do that? I would love to. And he was like, I mean, if you're serious, yeah. And then
yes, I would. Somebody dropped the contract.
And then it was so funny because then like he was actually just leaving, and so he left. And then people were like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys like played." And I was like, "We've never really talked."
But now we will.
We've exchanged information, and it's so funny because we've had a couple play dates now, and it's been really, really great.
Wait, have you ridden the motorcycle?
That's just not yet. And then at the end of our last play date, he was like, I swear to you, the next time I see you, it'll be on my motorcycle, I promise. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I think we just needed to get to know each other a little first, and it's going over very well.
Good. Mine's super new too, and to be completely honest, I don't even know if he feels the same fucking way that I do, but I've gotten to this point in life where I don't care. Like I don't.
Yeah. No.
I watched this movie the other day, and Christy, I see your comment, and I'm going to put it up on the screen in a second because this is a really good. She's got a great topic for us to talk about.
Okay.
But I saw this movie
I
the
gotta
other
put
day
this down.
called Adaptation with Nicolas Cage in it. Have you seen that?
I've not heard of it.
Okay.
Is it new?
It's not new. I think it came out in like the late 90s, maybe the early aughts. But it's about these twin brothers screenwriters. And there's this monologue in it that talks about how when you love somebody, it's your love and they can't take that away. It doesn't matter if they feel the same way or not. And that your life, what makes you you is the people that you love, not the people that love you.
Aww.
And I stopped the movie, rewound it, like backed it up. Cause do we rewind still? Is that a thing? I backed it up.
Yeah, but the kids don't actually know what it means. When you say rewind.
Right. I backed it up 30 seconds and watched the whole the whole monologue again. And it I love it. And I've just been like clinging to it since then. Like, who I love doesn't matter. It doesn't depend on who loves me, and how they feel about me is honestly none of my business.
Yeah.
And and maybe I've gone a little overboard with it, but I just have clung to it. It's such an incredible monologue. If you've not checked out Adaptation, it's a little slow at the beginning, but fucking pays off at the end, I promise.
I'll watch it. I've not seen it.
All right. Christy says, I have a love-hate relationship with how small polyamory communities can be. Same. That's
Totally.
a show topic for y'all. Dating in small polyam pools. When you've been part of it for a long time, like we have, we know nearly everyone in our polyamorous communities. New guy here I have seen around, was dating another friend of mine at the time, etc. Small polyam communities can be difficult to navigate because, we're all friends. I don't particularly care to date inside my polyamorous community here locally. It's so incestuous. It's so incestuous to me that I don't date within my community anymore. What about you?
I mean, yeah, just how with this new partner, it was like, we've said so many times, we're like, how have we not already fucked? Like, how? I don't even know. Because Brandon dated two of his other two partners. Right.
Well, it's
and
so incestuous.
I am play partners with his newer play partner. So all of his partners I've already interacted with or Brandon has dated. Like, it is very incestuous, but I feel like there's a lot of monsters. There's a lot of newer people that come in regularly, and there are people that dip in and out of the community. So it does feel like it changes up a little bit. Just for reference, there was some crazy drama shit that happened 10 years ago. And I thought it would never, ever, 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 ever go away. Right? Nowadays, 10 years later, there's a handful of people that remember that shit. Yeah. And I that was around the time that I was only bottoming in the kink scene, at least outwardly. I wasn't topping. I was topping in private. And so when I first started topping Playwise, people were like, what? Because they only ever knew me as a bottom. Go around the community today and people will be like, Robin, you bottom? So it is a small community, but there's a lot of ins and outs, I guess, and changeover maybe. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I loved about going to conferences and stuff. Is getting to meet new pools of polyamorous people and other pools of ethically non-monogamous people. I loved meeting new people that way. And I miss it. Oh, I miss it so much.
Yeah. I've got a cat here wanting attention.
Oh, Togepi.
Oh, I haven't fed her yet. She wants food.
That's probably why she wants attention. And we got another comment from Christy. She says, I don't usually either. So well, she doesn't usually date in her circle either, in her community either. I know I have like 3 people in our local pool kind of chasing me. Oh, you hooker, which I totally enjoy. Haha, but like one is dating a very good friend of mine. And what happens is something goes bad, and that's just so much drama that I nope the hell out of it. And I completely agree. I don't date my friends, like my friends' partners. I don't, I hate, I don't like, I'm going to use a Ghostbusters reference here and say, I don't like crossing streams, man. Like, I just don't like crossing streams.
Crossing streams is my thing. Okay. I'm so into it.
I just don't like it's yeah. If Jared, like if I almost name dropped, I didn't mean to. If my nesting partner dated him, or their partners met, like I don't date his partner's metas. Like I really try hard to date out. Yeah. Because of that fact that Christy brought up. What if something goes wrong? Because it's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just your world that implodes. It's like it's the ripple effect is felt, and I fucking hate being part of that, man.
Yeah.
I just don't like the drama. So I try to just date outside of it all. Yeah, I just try to stay away from it.
Yeah.
So I like meeting people online. Or in other states.
Or countries.
Or countries, right. Then Christy says, so on that topic, Mandy, RelateCon Atlanta, is it a thing?
Asking the real questions, asking the hard-hitting questions.
Called out today. So called out.
Good. Let's get those hard-hitting questions.
Could we just look at boobs instead? Like, is that, I would, anything, just anything, but answering hard questions here. It is not, oh, there you guys have got Robin motorboating me.
Love it. Thank you.
There's your clip for YouTube, Robin.
So could be.
It is not right now because I just don't have the energy for it. So, and I know Togepi disapproves. I know. I feel
Slut shaming me right now.
I feel the judgment, Togepi.
She's funny. I'm pretty sure she slut shames me. She's well, I think it is that she is. I joke we have a monopoly relationship.
Right, she's jealous. Oh, she
gets very jealous. Her idea of monogamy is it should be just us two. So if I have somebody over, first of all, in the house, she's going to be upset and she'll just be somewhere else. If someone is in my room,
you can't even be friends with people.
No, she'll just stare at them, and then if I start having a partner like doing stuff in my room, she will very dramatically exit and won't come back until that person is gone.
I think I've had a partner very similar to Togepi before.
She does not like it when I have people over, and I say, "Don't worry about my cat. She's really monogamous, and we'll talk. We'll talk later. We got it. We talk a lot. We work on our shit."
To be fair, she gets you like 80% of the time.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel bad.
Right.
She gets a lot of me, especially during COVID.
Right? You're like, I'm fucking done with you, cat.
Nice.
More people. I need actual people to talk to.
Yes, please. Some adults would be great.
Oh, Christy likes my boobs. I appreciate that, Christy. I like my boobs too.
But you can't escape the question.
I said no. I don't have the spoons.
Oh, you
for
don't
it.
have an answer.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have the spoons for it right now. To be honest, the hotel's coming after me because contracts and shit, and I don't even have the fucking spoons to deal with them. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I miss you. I want to come to Georgia.
I know. There's always that other conference that I can't think of the fucking name of it right now.
Thinking of Frolicon?
Frolicon. For some reason I was thinking FetCon. I was like, what the fuck is a FetCon, Mandy? There's always Frolicon.
They just had that one though, right?
Yeah, but they had it at a weird time of the year, so they'll do it again at a different, like, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to make up for lost. Christy says, I get it. With Jen not being in Idaho anymore, I considered taking it over here and setting something up again. But man, the spoons are gone. Maybe after I'm done with grad school.
It's so people don't understand how much work it is.
It's a lot.
Like
it's
how much actual work it is. I'm not doing it again. I'm done.
It's a lot just to be a presenter, y'all.
Yeah.
Or
volunteers. Volunteers do so much.
And I don't get a lot of them, to be completely honest. It really is usually my family just putting on Atlanta Poly Weekend or what was going to be RelateCon Atlanta. So I don't get a lot of volunteers, and it all kind of falls on us. And it really sucks because the conferences that we had here in Atlanta are really the only family-friendly conferences in the Southeast. And it was the only one in the Southeast and one of the only ones in the nation. So it sucks because that was one of the things that we prided ourselves on. Prided ourselves. I don't know the fucking past tense for that. That we were very proud about was that our conference was family friendly. My kids helped put the conference on every year. So, and I could not have fucking done it without them. They were incredible. So yeah, I don't have the spoons for it now. I'm also in school and momming and working a 9 to 5 and the podcast and the radio show and the softball mom thing. And it's just is a lot. So yeah.
And one of the worst parts of putting something together is that you rarely get to enjoy it.
Right.
Because you're busy working and problem solving and crisis managing and
and even presenting. Like there's Robin had invited me up to go to Kingfest when you were presenting at Kingfest, remember, a couple months ago.
Yes.
And Jen was all like, we can present. And I was like, I don't want to present. I just want to go. I haven't just gone to a con. I can't even tell you how long it's been that I haven't gone to a con and not had to work it in some way, work a table or present or put the whole fucking damn thing on. You know what I mean? Like,
I think once. I honestly think it was once that I've done that I can think of.
Yeah. So,
and it's fun. But I love presenting. I do, but it is a lot of work. Like at Kingfest, you wouldn't have been able to see that much of me unless you were like with me. Cause I was not only presenting every day, but I was also demoing for other workshops every day.
Right.
And you're expected to go and play and stuff. So like, you have to basically choose when you're going to get your rest.
Yeah.
Right? Like, are you going to not be able to attend a bunch of the parties, or are you going to not be able to attend a bunch of the classes just so you can have a moment to eat or sleep?
Right. I don't know why.
But it's so much fun.
I've got comments coming up on Facebook that are not coming in the chat here for some reason.
Oh.
Christy says that she's considered starting a show focusing on behavior science and relationships, but it's scary. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it was scary starting my own show. But Robin helped a fuck ton with it. And again, I wouldn't have it without Robin. So
Part of me wants to do like a split con, but I shouldn't say that because, but that does sound like fun. Because there's not a lot here in Vancouver right now. Because MVK's, which was our biggest kink organization, is done over COVID. So we don't have much here right now.
SplitCon would be fun.
Sex positive lifestyle inclusive talk con. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. West Coast Bound is happening. West Coast Bound is happening. You should apply.
When is I don't want to go and present. I just want to be
Then just come and attend.
Yeah, I just want to be a people.
You'll like West Coast Bound. You just what?
You just want to be a people?
I just want to be a people. I just want to
She
be a
doesn't
people.
want to present. She just wants to go to a con.
Yeah,
I've
she
never-
wants to be a people.
I don't think I've ever been to a con where I wasn't presenting. Or
I've
putting the whole fucking
Or
thing on.
volunteering.
Yeah, or volunteering.
Have you ever been to a con where you weren't part of organizing, volunteering, or you haven't
Working
presented?
somehow.
I have. It's been a while. I did when I started out. I went to quite a few actually in the first few years, but I got dragged along to those. So.
And then you were a part of MVK.
And then I was a part of MBK.
Yeah, even
He's
my
playing
first
Minecraft.
Atlanta Poly weekend. Oh, he's Minecrafting, yep. Even my first Atlanta Poly weekend before I started, I started on the board and then became director. My very first one where I was supposed to just be a people, I volunteered while I was there. And worked the registration, and I just became immersed in the community immediately.
Yep. Same. So, I became a part of MVK almost immediately after joining the scene.
Right.
And yeah, I was volunteering for MVK and then ran for the board the next year. And then I was on the board organizing. So
right. And that's I got sucked in so quickly, but it was just they needed help. And I was available, and so I did it.
And I feel like everyone should at some point try, if they can, if they're able to get involved in their community, because there are people always needing volunteers, and volunteering, whether or not you're knowledgeable, you can volunteer, but in different ways. So if you're really knowledgeable on stuff, then you can maybe volunteer on helping with giving tours and stuff like that, or explaining things to people. If you're not experienced, you could still volunteer and do stuff like helping maybe with equipment, or other things you might have skills in, or just helping clean up or tidy, or helping with scheduling, helping with anything. Honestly, people are always needing volunteers.
Yep.
And it's a really good way to meet people in the community.
Oh, it is. It is for sure.
You'll get sucked right in like I did.
Christy says that she's never just gone to a con either, and that she's Minecrafting too, Brandon.
Okay, I'll let her. Christy, who's watching, she's amazing. She's in Idaho, and she's Minecrafting too, Brandon.
All the
Hi,
Minecraft.
Christy.
Christy's awesome.
Yeah, I remember her commenting on some of the stuff that we were talking about.
She's always watching, and she's great.
She is. She's always there. We love Christy.
I miss Christy. There's so many people I miss, and I just want to hug.
I know.
But travel. And hey, the States has always been very scary, especially about 2015 is when things started getting really scary to go to the States for me. Around 2015, 2016, and it's still scary.
It's even scarier now.
So come to Canada. We're really, really nice, and we'll get you drunk. By the way, Mandy, this guy that I've just started seeing,
motorcycle guy.
Yeah, you need to hear him speak. I can't stop thinking.
Is he more Canadian than you?
Way more Canadian than me.
Shut the front door. Can you call me the next time he's over?
Yeah, I will. If he's okay with that. He basically, I mean, he sounds more intelligent than this person, but his voice sounds exactly like Ricky's from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, my boys know that show, but I don't.
He has the accent, but of course he's more intelligent than those guys.
That's always good.
But he sounds just like it. He's got a very strong Eastern Canadian accent.
Oh, I gotta hear this. Christy says, "Oh, I love you guys too. I just really want to go to a con and hang out with my people." Yes, same, Christy.
Yeah, I know. I miss the people.
Christy also says, "I can vouch for that. It's been 2 years since I've been to Canada, and I'm so ready to go back. My licensing after I pass my boards will allow me to work in Canada too. So my future might be up there."
Yes,
Awesome.
yes. Come join us. We're not perfect, but at least we're not.
Be up there too, because fuck this country, man.
Okay. Y'all know I do love the United States. There's a part of me that loves so much about it. I love visiting. I think that a lot of the ideals are pretty good, but not followed. And it's actually really, really fucking scary. It's kind of become,
A Handmaid's Tale?
The Handmaid's Tale / Hunger Games / fucking Negan shit. So it's
when Roe was overturned. Did you find out for me? Was that me that texted you?
No, it's all people are talking all about it here.
Oh my God.
It's always been that way. I know, but Canada, when people say, "Oh, the world is watching," the world is watching and always has been. And we watch very closely because Canada, in particular, we are very, very, very closely tied with the United States, with lots and lots of trade and allyship. Like both Canada and the US depend on each other quite a bit for a lot of things. So it scares the shit out of us when we see crazy shit go down in the States, because we think, are we next? Or how much is this going to affect us? Also, because the United States is such a big, powerful country. And yes, if you notice, when the United States does really stupid shit, you start seeing other politicians in other countries pop up doing the same thing. So once something like that pops up, like when, you had Trump, we basically we got a new leader of the Conservative Party that was emulating a lot of the same things.
Well, that's like the guy over in England that was like their Trump. What was his name?
Yes, exactly. It has a ripple effect, and it's scary. And also, we love our Americans so much, and we're like, I can't say anything too illegal, obviously, but if you ever need a place to stay, I'll make it happen.
Well, luckily, we do have states that do protect our rights, our bodily autonomy rights over on the West Coast. Unfortunately, that's so far away from where we live here that people of lesser means, we're thankfully, if something were to happen to my daughter, we are privileged enough to be able to travel to the West and be able to get the services and the health care that she would need. But people of lesser means would not be able to do that. There's not a state in 2,000 miles from here that would that covers our rights. Like, it's the South, especially if you look at a map to see what states are affected by the overturn of Roe. It's disgusting, and I'm right dead smack in the fucking middle of it. So
it's gross. I don't have a word for it other than nauseating.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the show, but that's one of those things that I will always remember where I was.
Oh,
when I heard it.
Yeah.
I was with in the hotel room with Emery and two of her teammates. We had just got finished eating breakfast, and a friend of mine texted me and said, "They fucking did it." And I knew exactly what she meant. And I said, "Emery, throw CNN on," and we threw CNN on, and I just held the girls and they cried. And it was just, these teenage girls just watched the protection that they've always had, right? Because they're all like 16, 17 years old. This protection they've always had just disintegrate. And it
Yeah.
was so scary for them. And it was scary, for me to watch that for them. It just sucks. And we didn't get to talk about your uterus eviction.
Well, actually, I'm going to have to go pretty quick because I don't know what's happening yet. I'm on my way to an appointment to talk to the OB.
All right, so you'll tell us about it next week?
Also, I'll be able to tell you, but next week, I'm going to be out of town next week. I'm actually going to be at the family cabin.
Can you call into my show next week and tell us?
Probably. Because I have an MRI. I should be able to. I have an MRI for my ankle on Monday on the morning, and then we're going to the cabin. So I might be able to pop in.
All right. Well, just let me know.
But I will let you know, and I'll keep you updated because, I had a pelvic and an internal ultrasound. Basically, I haven't even seen or talked to the OB yet. They wanted me to do that before going in because they already know my request. So they're like, okay, we just want to get the imaging and then we'll sit down and we'll talk. So I'm going to go sit down and talk with this OB to see if I can get my uterus taken out or what's going on. So
I'm happy for you that they're finally making moves in that direction. So I know that it's been a struggle for you, and
it has been. And I mean, we do have those rights, but there are still, like, I don't know if anyone knows this, the previous OB that I saw, or obstetrician, wasn't okay with it and was trying to get me to go on the pill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not listening. That's not exactly what I'm looking for, like, at all.
I hate it when doctors don't listen.
So I called my doctor back and I was like, I don't like her. Find me another one, please. Right. And he was like, there aren't many. And I was like, I'll find one then. So
then I'll do it. Move over.
So my friend Megan, my friend Megan was like, I got one for you. And so that's the one I'm going to see. And what's really funny is my friend Helen, she lives next door to her OB who delivered her baby. She lives like next door.
We love Helen.
Yes, Helen is amazing. Helen is actually, I don't know if I can say legally, but things are happening. Helen is the one who was an officer and left and has gone in the media talking about how toxic the police force is. And there are legal and political things happening.
Yay!
There's like government people that have contacted her, and there's legal stuff happening, and other particularly mostly female police officers in Canada that are
coming out too.
That are coming out and are going to make a big stand. So I can't give details, but things are going to happen. So
we love Helen and we support Helen. Yay, Helen!
So she was so terrified just to speak out, and I'm like, look how much of a difference you made. There's literally bills coming forward with your name in it. Like,
so proud of her. So proud of her.
Yeah.
Okay. Christy, if you will message me privately your address so I can send you a swag bag, since you're the only one that commented today. So fuck everybody else.
Oh, but anyway, sorry. The one comment I wanted to make, her OB, Helen's OB, she was like, let me know if this OB won't do it. I'll take out your uterus right now. Like, so if today doesn't go well, I'm going to contact her OB.
What's funny is we tried to, do you know what I don't know how to say the word. It's a cyst on your tailbone and boys get it a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. It begins with a P. But so my oldest son had it, and now my younger son has it, and you have to you have to get it removed, like surgically removed.
Yeah.
So he has an appointment to get it removed, and my oldest was like, "That's not fair. I want to get mine removed," because he's always just had it drained. He's never had it removed.
Oh.
And I was like, "You lose insurance at the end of the year, buddy. You better go get it done." And then my daughter says, Emery says, Mom, you've watched 18 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. I think you can do it for him.
No. My gosh, did the same thing. She's like, I watch Grey's Anatomy. I could do it. Grandma, sit down.
You tell Grandma we can take care of this. Meredith Grey has taught me a lot.
Please no, that hurts me.
Oh, well, thank you so much for hanging out today, Robin.
Yes, thank you. And I love you all. And I will give you an update. And I
Yes,
got to
and good luck
give
with
this
your appointment today. Hi, Togepi. Don't judge us too hard.
She's always judging. She just is very, she just like, you're taking tension away from my human.
Right.
We've talked about
Togepi
this.
is always part of the phone conversation when Robin and I talk. Always.
As soon as I pick up my phone, if I'm on my phone and I'm
Always.
talking to my phone, she will step between the phone and me.
Mm-hmm.
She gets very, very jealous.
Yeah.
But once a vibrator gets turned on, she bolts. So.
Are you telling me you want to have phone sex, Robin? Maybe. All right, you all have a great day. Thank you so much, Robin. Good luck with your doctor's appointment.
And congrats on all the fun NRE.
Bye.
And you too, Christy. Bye.